guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, aka Kiss and Makeup 0514 here on YouTube, and welcome to the video. Okay guys, so first things first, I just want to make sure all of you guys are subscribed to my channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below for me, the red subscribe button, and also hit that little notification bell. That way you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. So today's video is going to be on a foundation review. I know today is not Friday, but I wanted to get this up as soon as possible for you guys, and I had to think long and hard on doing it. I did make a statement on my Facebook that I was not going to stand behind the brand and do this video, but I had so many of you guys on Snapchat and my subscribers on my videos telling me to just do this foundation review, just to speak up and not stay silent. So this video is going to be on the new Tarte Shape Tape foundation. There's so much controversy out there. I'm sure you guys have seen a million videos already about the issues, about the shade ranges and so forth. I just want to read to you guys what one subscriber said to me that kind of changed my mind to do this review, and her name is Erica Delgado. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And she said, Tarte Shape Tape, please. I always watch your channel because you are honest, and for that reason you should review it and just say your honest opinion in the product, and maybe at the end pursue the company to come up with more shades. I think it's better if you make a video where thousands of people see your point on getting more shades than stay quiet. Love you, girl. So I had to think about that for a few days, and honestly, at first I did not want to review the foundation. I wanted to send everything back because I did buy everything with my own money. It was not sent to me or anything like that. And I don't want this video to be a rant long video. That's not what I want here. But I do have to say that in 2018, we need to really make a change. And by making the change, I feel like we have to voice our opinions and we cannot stay silent any longer. I was so excited about the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I was like, oh my god, Tarte Shape Tape foundation, this is insane. Like, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna be on YouTube everywhere, blah blah blah. So when they dropped the foundation, I ran out the door of my job and I'm like, okay, I'm buying my foundation. I'm going through all these steps or whatever. I got two of the foundations. I got the brush and also the beauty blender that they sell with it. So yeah, I did spend a pretty penny, but it was okay because it's for my channel. So yeah, so then I started seeing like things like there was not enough shade ranges. So I'm looking on the site, I go back and I'm looking and I'm like, they don't have that many shade ranges to be like a brand new foundation. And I know a lot of brands do this already. I have done reviews on some foundations from the drugstore that only have maybe 13 or 14 shades. But I just feel like Tarte is such a huge company. I feel like they're pretty much worldwide at this point and everybody knows about them. So the stupidity on their part, I don't think was so much stupidity. I think it was carefully calculated. I think it was not a mistake. You know, I don't know if it was a business move. I particularly don't know, obviously, because I don't work for Tarte. But I think it was really calculated to come out and to have like this big controversy, because I cannot see a huge brand like Tarte not thinking about everybody's skin tone. There's so many companies that do it, like Fenty Beauty has done it, NARS has done it, Bobbi Brown has done it. They come out with 33, 40 shades, 35 shades. So I'm just like wondering why Tarte decided to do that. And if you look at Tarte's foundation range, they do have a full foundation range. If you look at their Amazonian Clay foundation, I think that's what it is, but they have a lot of shade ranges in that foundation alone. So I'm wondering why they would come out with just a certain amount. So for me, I truly feel like it was something that was done on purpose. I don't think it was a mistake. I think that they wanted to do this to create talk, and when you create talk, you create business. That's just how it is. It's weird how they sent like the women of color in YouTube, like Alyssa, Ashley, Jackie, Ayanna, they sent them like PR packages, but not for their shade range. So it was like, what would you expect them to do? You expect them to talk about it. I think it was really calculated. I think they did it on purpose. I don't feel like it was done on accident. I do love the fact though that Ulta did put out a statement that they will not be releasing it online until they come out with more shades, which I can appreciate that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can respect that. So thinking about it this way, guys, I can find my shade in most foundations because I am lighter, more on like a golden skin tone, and I can usually find my shade. But what happens if you or I go into a store and we can never find our shade? We love makeup, but our shade is never there. And then every time a foundation comes out, like a brand new foundation, everybody's raving about it, you never find your shade. It says something to you. It says, why am I not important? Which should not be said. And I cannot speak for other people. I definitely can speak for myself and knowing how I would feel if I went into a store or if a new foundation dropped and I could never find my shade and how it would affect me. I know it's only makeup to some people, but makeup is everything to some people. Like makeup for me is my passion. It's something I love to do. So I love to find new makeup. I love to buy makeup, obviously. And there's so many people out there in different shade ranges that love makeup as well, from your darkest skin tone to your lightest skin tone. So I personally didn't want to do the video, but I do have to speak out because I know we have to change and I know we have to do things different. And I feel like, yes, this was done on purpose, but I feel like they could do it on purpose. Like nothing is done about it. And if we don't talk about it and if we don't say anything about it and we just sit here in silence, then they will keep doing these things. And it's not fair. It's not right. So with that being said, let's do better in 2018. Please be kind. Please treat every single person you meet the same because everybody is human. Everybody has feelings. And yeah, so let's just get to this video. Okay guys, so I did order everything here online and I ordered the hydrating foundation and the matte foundation. So I am going to take everything out here. So the hydrating one is this one here, and then this is the matte. The hydrating has the blue top and then the matte one has the purple top here. I will take it out of the boxes obviously for you guys to see. And then I ordered the brush, which the box came broken for some reason. I'm not sure why, but anyways, I'll just take it out. And I did order the brush with it, and I ordered the beauty blender as well with it. I am going to refer to this as a beauty blender probably 100 times. I know it's not the original beauty blender, but this is what they said to use on one of the foundations. So originally I was going to do a video with the matte foundation first, and then I was going to do a video with the hydrating foundation, but I was watching a few videos and I saw that people put them side by side on the face. So I think that's what I'm going to do, just because I want to see the difference in them side by side. But before I start, I am going to put on a primer first. You guys know the deal. I always use a primer, and of course I've washed my face, toned, and did my moisturizer as well. I'm going to take them out of the box now and just show you guys how they look. I of course took mine out of the box already just because I wanted to see how it looked, and this is how it looks. This is the matte one and this is the hydrating one. So I do like the design of it. It mimics the Shape Tape concealer, so you guys know that's one of my favorite concealers, so I definitely do like that it mimics the concealer. And then I thought it was gonna have a pump, but it doesn't. It actually has this application, which is like a concealer application, which I thought was really cute as well. The concept to me was really cute. The only other foundation I know that has something like this is a Clinique foundation. I'm not sure of the name of it, but they have like this doe foot applicator for the foundation. But I really like it because I feel like it's easier to apply the foundation on the face. So I'm going to pull up a little bit of the stats of the foundation. So for the matte foundation, it says provides the same full coverage as its concealing predecessor. It smooths over pores and imperfections with rich airbrushed full coverage that dries to a flawless matte finish using a unique concealer inspired wand. The formula absorbs oil and shine without leaving skin creaseless, hydrated, free of flakiness or cakiness, and helping to improve skin health with every application. So for the hydrating one, it says here, provides the same rich, creamy, full coverage as Shape Tape concealer in a skin-soothing, weightless gel. The collagen and hyaluronic acid packed formula continuously hydrates while helping to plump skin and refine pores without creasing, caking, or fading for 12 hours. And the shade that I did get was light medium honey, just because I couldn't figure out what shade to get. So I'm just gonna put this right here on this side. It might be a little dark. I was gonna get the neutral shade, but I went against it and just decided to get this because I figured it would match me a little better. And now I'm just gonna go in with the sponge. So I think that shade is okay. It looks a little pinky for me, but you know, I can deal with it for right now. It didn't cover up pretty much anything because you can still see like my hyperpigmentation there. So I did want to go in with a little bit more just to see if it's buildable. I don't necessarily think it looks bad though. I just think it is just like more of a dewy luminous foundation, but it did say it had full coverage. So I feel like people that have problematic skin probably won't like this, or people that like more of a matte, like full coverage like I do, will probably stay away from this one. But I do see like that it is nice and dewy and kind of like really glowy on the skin. I'm not gonna bash it to bash it. That's not gonna be me just because of the situation. I'm gonna tell you guys my honest true feelings, if I like it, if I don't like it, which one I prefer. So if you came here thinking I'm gonna bash this foundation totally, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give you guys the real deal and how I feel about it and what I think about it. So although this is not something that I would wear on a normal basis just because I like more of a matte finish, this is a nice, I mean, I think it's a nice finish foundation. Like if you guys can see right here, it is nice and glowy. It definitely does give you a natural look and it evens out the all over skin tone. But yeah, so it didn't cover anything here. And I feel like I already put a lot on. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. Like this is where my problem area is. It's around like the cheek comment there. So let's see if I can get like a little bit more coverage. So looking at it from this side, it does give a nice natural glowy look. That I will say about it. It did take me a long time to build up that coverage. So now just going in with the matte foundation, and I'm going to shake it up as well. And I'm just going to place this here. And it's the same shade. I got both of them in the same shade. I feel like this was way pink. And this one is a little bit more my shade. Like I have like more of the like golden undertones, and I feel like this is more of a golden undertone. And it's weird how they're both the same shade range. This one is also the light medium honey. So I'm just gonna place a little bit here, and then I am also going to use the brush that it says to apply it with. So this is the brush they want you to apply it with. I happen to like Tarte brushes. And I do like some of these brushes like this because I feel like it's a quick application. So let's start applying this. So I still feel like this is really light for me. I never ever get a light medium honey. I never get medium honey in anything. I usually get like a natural beige or something like that. But for me, I feel like this is still too light. I mean, yeah, we can darken it up with some bronzer. It's not a big deal. I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, to be honest with you guys. And yeah, I don't necessarily like the brush too much. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more, and now I'm just gonna use the beauty blender that it came with and see how it applies with that. Now just looking at both sides, obviously I'm gonna get more full coverage with the matte one, but you guys can clearly see there's such a difference. So you guys could definitely see that this is more of a neutral side and this is more of like a pinky tone. But to be honest with you guys, for some reason, I like this shade way better than this shade. I feel like this shade kind of washes me out a little bit. So honestly guys, I want to wear it for a couple of hours because I want to see how it wears throughout the day. It is now 1:52, so I might come back here, I want to say maybe about 4. I don't want to wear it like all day just because I have 2 different sides on my face here. So I want to just see how it sinks into the skin and how it wears. But I will be back with my full thoughts around 4:30. Okay guys, so it's now 5:24. I wanted to wait a little bit longer. I know I said I was going to come back around 4:30, but I wanted to wait just a little longer just to see how the foundation was looking. It honestly looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not blown away by the foundation. This is no way a foundation that you guys really need to run out and go get. It's nothing spectacular. I guess being that it was the Shape Tape foundation from Tarte, I was expecting a lot more. Maybe my expectations were too high. I was basically expected to be blown away from this foundation, so maybe my expectations were really high. It's just that Shape Tape has this whole hype around it, so I was extremely excited about this foundation. And although it does work fine, there's nothing wrong with the foundation right now. It's not something that I feel that you guys have to run out and go get. It's not life-changing or anything like that. But I will say, to be honest with you guys, I do like the hydrating one. I know there's a few people who don't like it, but I seem to like the hydrating one a little bit more just because I feel like it doesn't give a full coverage. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to get a full coverage. You can build it up to that, but you will see maybe through the foundation just a little bit. But I feel like on me, I like the hydrating one a little bit more, even though I am matte, which is super surprising because I always gear to matte foundations all the time. You guys know this about me. But I'm not saying the matte one doesn't look good. It just looks blah to me, and I feel like the hydrating side just looks a little bit better. Maybe because it looks a little bit more dewy and glowy, that's why I feel like I like it a little bit more. To be honest, I don't even see a difference at this point. When I first put it on, I did see a slight difference, but now that it's sinking into the skin and I set my face and everything, and I did my makeup, it really, you know, there's no difference. I can go outside and nobody will know I have 2 different foundations on. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and also don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.